total appropriation which covered all education expenditure for the year was sub-allocated such that basic, secondary, and early childhood subdivision of education received 41.8 million, or 52.64% of our budget. Under the 2022 national budget, we intend to increase spending in education so that all the interventions we are making can lead to us transforming the sector from best to best. Mr. Speaker and members of the Principal Legislature, my stance in ensuring the rights and protection of all cannot be overemphasized. As a he for she champion, I remain committed to the dignity of upholding human rights and safeguarding our most vulnerable population, our women, girls, and children. As a government, one of our priorities is to reduce the incidence of sexual and gender-based violence by 30% by 2023. Through the provision of appropriate support services and access to justice system, I am pleased to report that significant progress is being made to make this a reality. With the emergency of the COVID-19, most women and girls were confined in their home. There was a step increase in the reporting of sexual and gender-based violence cases due to the heightened awareness that we conducted in communities and at the grassroots level. However, we saw a reduction in sexual and gender-based violence cases in December of 2021. Compared to the reports of 2020 December, we are being able to raise awareness among communities about the referral system, the government anti-sexual and gender-based violence call center, and can show its functionality. Traditional and religious leaders are also beefing up the effort to change the story, the narratives of survivors and victims, as well as supporting prevention's effort of sexual and gender-based violence. While we all may be aware that prevention is better than cure, we will continue to work with our UN counterparts, our NGOs and civil society organizations to increase effort in preventing sexual and gender-based violence. On the other hand, we are also concerned about our response to sexual and gender-based violence, which prompted the setting up of the Presidential Task Force of Sexual and Gender-Based Violence through the implementation of the Government of Liberia and Partner Anti-Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Roadmap 2020-2022. Our government has been able to procure DNA machines to deal in evidence of related sexual and gender-based violence cases. This will bring relief and justice to both survivors and alleged perpetrators during the legal proceeding of sexual and gender-based violence cases at the level of the court. We have made interventions in rehabilitations of safe homes, one-stop center, including in Rivergy and Blanket County, as well as other safe spaces for children. The government will continue to ensure that no perpetrator shall go unpunished. While we strive to meet our national target of ensuring that 5,000 extremely poor and full insecure household. 13,000 individual beneficiaries received cash transfer. By 2023, the Liberia Social Safety Net project is in full swing and making significant impact. Special thanks to our collaborations with the World Bank and the UC. Based on the economic crisis posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, we expanded the beneficiary pool with support from the Foreign Commonwealth Development Office and the World Bank. An additional 15,000 households within urban Mosurado County were enrolled and benefited, marking a greater impact in the lives of 18,300 beneficiaries in 3 counties, 82% of the beneficiaries being female and 27% being male. Phase 2 of the program has been launched to add an additional 6,500 households by the end of March 2022. To establish the basic building blocks for social protection and an equitable and objective process to the distribution of our limited resources. The Liberian Household Social Registry, under the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, is well on its way with 233,000 household profiled across 5 counties: Bombay, Bom, Lima, Maryland, and Mosurado. Continues across the country, and I would like to encourage all also to participate. Mr. Speaker, our government remains cognizant of mainstreaming gender in the formulations of policies and programs that drive the development of Liberia. With support from the UN counterparts, we have developed for the first time the country's gender equality profile. It provides in-depth analysis that will enhance the understanding of the differences in the conditions, needs, participation rates, access to resources, and property rights, development, planning, and control of assets, decision-making, power between girls, women, boys, and men in their assigned gender roles. Mr. Speaker, members of the 54th Legislature, during the period under review, the government and its partners implemented several programs intended to improve the lives of the country's youth. This is a sector that is central to every program meant to empower ordinary people. The young people of Liberia have already gone through quite a lot, while many have advanced to the next stage of their life. Others need our push. Almost the many programs we have initiated to improve living conditions for young people is the Youth Entrepreneurship and Empowerment Program, yet a $2.4 million initiative funded by the African Development Bank to get graduating students work ready. We also are implementing the Entrepreneurship Development Program, the Liberian Employment and Entrepreneurship Program, and the recently launched Recovery of Economic Activity for the Liberian Informal Sector Employment, which will provide short-term employment opportunity to a much wider demographic, including young people. sponsor a national youth literacy program and a national cadet program. The Monrovia Vocational Training Center, MVTC, continues to provide vocational and technical skills to youth of diverse backgrounds. The center offers a variety of training courses, including heavy-duty and auto mechanic, welding and fabrications, auto electricity and electricity, electronics, refrigeration and air conditioning, masonry, plumbing, architectural drafting, carpentry, and graphic arts. The European Union has approved additional 26 million euros to cover the cost of establishing state-of-the-art TVET school in the rest of the 8 counties that do not have them. This is in fulfillment of our vision to have TVET institution in all 15 counties. These initiatives are targeted at all Liberian youth, regardless of which county they may reside in. Thousands have already benefited over the ensuing period. The government will dedicate more resources in order to tackle the growing menace of disadvantaged youth, otherwise referred to as youth. As we are focused on the youth, let me highlight an activity that keeps them physically and mentally strong: sports. Despite the challenges the country's sports program has faced, it has been improving years, with the county meet being the major highlight. Once again, I would like to congratulate Nima County for finishing this year's soccer category. My congratulations also go to all other winners. The tournament has brought Liberians together regardless of our differences. It is my hope that the momentum can be sustained while we show the national soccer team the Lone Star can build on this energy. It would be remiss of me if I did not also take this opportunity to personally congratulate the volleyball and the basketball team from Glenview County. The volleyball and basketball team from Glenview County for their historical victory in these categories in the 2022 National County Meet. They made history in 2 ways. Firstly, they won the first ever volleyball category that was included in the county meet. And secondly, they are the first county to ever win 2 categories in the county meet. Congratulations once again. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I regret to inform you that in spite of our effort to upgrade the team, we still did not qualify for 2 of the main soccer events in the world: the World Cup and the African Cup of Nations. But we remain committed to doing more. We will dedicate more resources and scout the best talent for the team in the coming year. Madam Vice President, Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, pro tempore, and members of the 54th Legislature, may I now respectfully beg your kind indulgence to permit me to use this opportunity to speak directly to the Liberian people, wherever they may reside, beyond the walls of this chamber, both within our borders and out in the diaspora. I tell you. My fellow citizens, in 2017, I came to you promising the following: to give you power, to improve our economy, to empower our youth, and to sustain the peace. Against this backdrop, you elected me as the president of Africa's first independent country, Liberia. On the day of my inauguration, you and I and Liberia made history together. For the first time in many decades, on January 22, 2018, our democracy witnessed a smooth transfer of power from one elected government to another, and from one ruling political party to another political party in opposition. We also witnessed the inauguration of Liberia's first ever female vice president, Excellency Dr. George Weah. Also, another historic first was the venue itself, the Samuel K. Doe Sports Stadium, where the Liberian inauguration ceremony was held outdoors in the open air for the very first time in our history. And for the SKD Stadium itself, they hosted the largest ever audience since its construction. The move was electric and ecstatic, peaceful and harmonious. Mr. Speaker, I have played in many stadiums. I have been applauded by many fans during the days of my professional football career.
Yes.
But nothing compares to that day at the SKD Stadium. I will live with those memories for the rest of my life. The people, the stadium, and the oath, and my promises. And then, Mr. Speaker, the cheering and the dancing and the celebration came to an end. And we had to begin the work of the people and commence the serious business of governance. Our first task was to formalize my promises into a national development plan that will guide and lead us to fulfill them. We developed that plan, now known as the Propo Agenda for Prosperity and Development. And 4 years ago, we began a journey to raise our country to a new level of prosperity and development. The goals and objectives of the PAPD are to give power to our people through better education, healthcare, create stronger possibility for our young people, especially for the girls and women, to transform our economy and to continue to build critical roads and electricity infrastructure, to protect our peace, and to strengthen national security in the wake of the departure of the United Nations peacekeeping troops, to intensify the fight against corruption, and to improve the quality of our governance, among others. proud and pleased to inform you today, Mr. Speaker, that 4 years from where we started, this pro-poor agenda remains actively on course. My fellow citizens, it has not been all smooth sailing. And indeed, we never expected it to be. We were challenged to seek high office because of the serious and seemingly entrenched nature of the governance and socio-economic problems of this country that were very obvious to everyone. And we were further challenged by the opportunity that you are giving us to address and eventually solve them. Surely, we faced some major challenges in the last 4 years, but as a government and as a people, we have emerged stronger. The challenges may have tried to derail and distract us, but they did not prevent us from continuing the work of the national government. Today, 4 years on, we continue to protect the peace and security of our people, to build more roads, transform electricity, build new hospitals, and improve the quality of care, transform the challenging situation in education, build more markets for our market women around the country, and work towards improving governance and accountability for public resources. While the challenges are many, our recent macroeconomic crisis and the current COVID-19 crisis have taught us that when we are united, we can solve any problem. I am of the firm conviction that no development challenge is too big to solve when a people combine their energies, talents, and resources in solving them. We came together as a people to end the deadly civil war and to overcome its effects. We came together to solve Ebola. We came together to stabilize our recent macroeconomic problems. And we are together fighting COVID-19. We can do and achieve anything once we set our minds to it. That is who we are as Liberians. So let us not let politics divide us to the extent of destroying our country. In this bicentennial year, let us invoke the spirit of national unity when commemorating the first 200 years of our nation's founding. No matter how painful and difficult those first 200 years may have been, our past may be bittersweet, but with unity and oneness of purpose, our present and our future can be sweeter. My fellow citizens, as we go from this place today, let us continue to walk in unity and peace. I want to thank you wholeheartedly and sincerely for maintaining the peace. Let us continue to do so, for without peace, there can be no development. In the words of Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. It is so easy to break down and destroy. The heroes are those who make peace and build." Unquote. My fellow Liberians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Almighty God has endowed us and blessed the Liberian people with a beautiful country. Let us embrace each other with love. And let peace reign throughout our land. From the heights of Wologisi to the peak of Manimba, let peace reign. From the slopes of Tutu Mountain to the top of Mangibi, let peace reign. From the golden sunset of River G to the savannah of Grand Pool, let peace reign. From the sunset beaches of Grand Bassel to the golden beaches of River Sex, let peace reign. From Cape Palmas to Cape Man, let peace reign. From the Bene Forest of Bapolu to the Sapo Forest of Sano, let peace reign. From the Blue Lake of Bomi to the Patawi Falls of Bomi, let peace reign. From the Providence Island of Mosorado, let peace reign. God bless Africa. God bless you all. Thank you.